Hello lovely students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Ghalib's English School. If you are new to this channel, please consider to subscribe, like and share. In today's video, I'm going to talk about GCSE's English Language Paper 1, Question 4. So how to attempt Question 4 and get better grades? Let's jump into it. Right, so here we go. Let's have a look at question number 4. Time allowed 20 minutes, there are 20 marks. This question will begin with a quoted reader reaction, and then we'll ask you to write about the source in relation to that reaction. So there may be a student or somebody who has left a reaction about a particular section of this source, and you're going to be giving your response to that. You have two options. Rather, I would say you have three options, to be honest. You can agree with that statement, or you can disagree with that statement, or you can keep your approach balanced. But the most important skill is you need to have the evaluation skill. You're going to be evaluating. So in evaluation, what do we mean by that? You need to create your own personal impression. What do you think about that text? Then you will explore the effects, what effects it has on you as a reader. So if you look at this question, whatever you say, you can write about pretty much everything, to be honest, but you need to give reference to the text. In simple words, whatever you claim, you need to give some quotes for that. Whether you talk about methods, whether you talk about ideas, whether you talk about anything else, you should be given some quotation in there. So in simple words, you will be giving a thoughtful, personal response to that text. In like so many exam papers, we have to write a reaction, we have to agree or we have to disagree with some statement. So this question is same like that. It's different from question number 2, where you have to analyze writer's choice of language. It's completely different from question number 3, where you have to talk about structural features and their analysis from the source. But here is a different story. So you need to understand this question. You can write about language. For example, what type of language has been used. In language, we can talk about verbs, we can talk about adjectives, we can talk about adverbs. You can talk about the structure. What type of structure is it? Whether it's text is written in the paragraphs, there are dialogues, so you can talk about that. You can talk about tone, irony. So when you read the text, that particular section, you can talk about that as well. So sometimes the statements are ironical, the situation is ironical, so you need to compare and contrast. You can talk about imagery, and then you can talk about any developing themes. So what type of themes are developing throughout that particular section of the text. And then you're going to be giving some quotes for that. That's why we have evaluation. Evaluation is very important. You need to evaluate, you need to have this skill. Because whatever you are trying to claim, you need to give reference for that. So that is your analysis, that is your evaluation. You can talk about sentence length. Sometimes writers use complex sentences, sometimes writers use short sentences. Sometimes writers use a mix of both. So in any case, you can comment on that and you can give some quotation. You can talk about language devices. What type of linguistic devices writer has used? Similes, metaphors, onomatopoeia, alliteration, and so on. After that, you can talk about sensory description. So if there is description, you can talk about that, how does it appeal to your senses? These are important points to attempt question number 4 in a better way. Guys, that's pretty much everything about question number 4. You need to understand that, take your time, go back to that section of the text, annotate that, and then start writing about that. I hope you like this video. If you do, give me thumbs up And if you have any question, please drop them in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.